Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, if you haven't, welcome. Good to have you here. Today we have another sort of techie product, which we've had a lot of requests for, especially people that maybe have an older car that has an analog speedo. This is a digital speedo. So let's get right into it. Now, before I begin, please subscribe, like, comment, all that. If you have any questions, drop them below. If you have this product or even a similar one, feel free to give us your thoughts below as well. But for now, let's get straight into it. We're gonna unbox it and then give you a little bit of a rundown of our thoughts and show you how it works in real life. So let's go. All right, so now this is it. This is the little box, just says HUD, car, easy to install. There's not an awful lot here. Obviously, a lot of these are generic, unbranded, and there's a heap of different types of them. Feel free to send us some information about other ones you might want us to look at, because when I was looking for this type of product, there were dozens and dozens of different types. Now, the reason I opted for this one is because this is purely GPS. It doesn't rely on OBD2. And the reason I did go for GPS as opposed to OBD2 is because sometimes OBD2 can drain your battery in some circumstances. Some cars just don't switch it off. It just keeps the power running to that device 24/7. And I really don't want to have to unplug and replug in the OBD2 underneath the car every time. But also I just thought it might appeal to some people to have that GPS system. Now, they do say that it takes a couple minutes to connect. And then once it's connected, it shows you a digital speedo. And that's exactly what I want. I wanted to test this, see if it is something that is worth having in the car, to see how it lags and so on. So in the box, what do you get? Straight away, I'll come back to that last because that's the actual product. Then we have a little bit of sticky mat that you can put it on, that it will sit. A very long USB cable, because obviously it needs USB power. It is just a micro USB, pretty universal. And it's great that it's this long, because if you are plugging it into, let's say, a cigarette lighter and you want to run it around, it's good to have that length. Then we also have a very mini suction cup. I've never seen one this small, but it's pretty cute. I guess because it is so small, you don't really want a cumbersome, onerous suction cup. And the device itself. So it's pretty small, like it's maybe 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters. I don't know what that is in inches, apologies to those who do that. And you just clip into the suction cup here. This way. And you're in. So you can put that on your windshield if you do want it to come from there, or otherwise you can have it maybe sticking somewhere, next to your air vents or anywhere else. It's really up to you. There's a lot of choices that you can go with. Now we also have a little bit of instructions here. What does it tell us? There is an overspeed alarm, fatigue driving alarm, brightness adjustment, speed unit, and decorative lamp setting. So I like this one because you can put different colors underneath, and how you can adjust it is it's got a little knob underneath that you can just go left and right. I decided to plug it in just so we can see how it looks like here. Obviously, I'm not in a car. I just wanted to see how it looks and run through some of the settings. Now, I suspect this top, it's flashing the little GPS signal. I gather it's trying to attain the signal. Now, I'm surrounded by a double brick wall, so it probably won't find a signal, but we'll see what happens. What else we got? Oh, it's making noises. Okay, so it now just adjusts what you see on the display. I'm just hitting right. Shows you kilometers an hour. Gets rid of the fancy light underneath. But I kind of like that light. Oh, and if you hit this way, it changes the color. Purple. Purple's always cool. And if you hit down in the middle, it changes between those screens. So there it is. Now, next step will be putting it in the car and showing you what it's like. I actually didn't mind utilizing this product. The installation was really easy. It was very slimline, so not too cumbersome when I am driving. Now, the GPS takes a couple minutes to connect, so it's not instantaneous. By the time it finds its signal, it will take a little bit of time. So it's just something you have to bear in mind while you're using this. But once it's connected, it's pretty seamless. I would say it's pretty close to being almost instantaneously similar to the speed on your car's dial. I don't think there's too much of a lag, which is obviously important in a speedometer, but otherwise it does its job pretty well. Because it's so small, it can just sit in a corner away. It can basically add an extra little instrument to your car if you're really sick of that analog dash. But otherwise it works pretty well. I'm happy with the ability to change a few of the colors. I have no issue with the brightness of it because I can see it in the Aussie sun. It's pretty decent. And the good thing about it is it's so small and nimble. I can just chuck it in a corner. I can even put it, in front of the dash, in front of the instrument cluster. If that's something that you want to put it at, you can even stick it there with, the little sticky mat that it comes with, or you can use the suction cup. But otherwise, for the money that was paid, it does a pretty decent job. If you don't want to change the whole cluster or get an OBD2 version, it is good. But if you do want more options to be able to look at your revs immediately and look at the diagnostics of your car, then that's an OBD2 one. And look, if you do want, we can review one of them as well, but feel free to leave your comments below if you do have this or any other ones. There'll be a link in the description of the actual product with an affiliate link, which will help us a lot. So please do purchase it from there if you're interested. But otherwise, stay tuned for more videos. We will hopefully be doing more cool tech products like this. So thanks for watching if you've made it this far. I hope this was helpful, and feel free to keep connected below. Let us know your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next video.